Yeah, I heard that sucks. Yeah, it does suck. The red line is kind of scary at night. But my idea was, anybody ride the pink line? Go back to the gay jokes? Anybody ride the pink line? Because I thought it'd be great if the pink line was just a straight shuttle bus right to Boys Town. And it no longer is the CTA, it turns into the CT, hey! Boys Town is next. Doors open everywhere on Boys Town. A couple of guys in thongs come out with pineapples on their head. Boys Town, you're on Homestead Street now. That would be cool. One of these days, Mayor Daley will get his act together. So I am a personal trainer. I work in fitness, and yeah, thank you. Sometimes I feel like I'm a priest working in the gym. People like get this like inert Catholic guilt immediately when they see me. Like they're running up the stairs and they see me like, oh God, Father Fitness. I'm so sorry, I meant to come to the gym today, but I had to get the mail. And it's, yeah, that was my only reason. And I'm like, it's okay. She's like, Father Fitness, forgive me. It's been 3 weeks since my last cardio session. I ate juju fruits while watching Grey's Anatomy. Please forgive me, Father. My daughter, relax. Spend 3 hours on the treadmill, take 1 yoga class, and 2 spinning classes, and you are absolved of your sins. Everything is all and well in the gym. So, working in the gym, quite the experience for everyone. Not only do I feel like a priest, but there are some interesting supplements that are out there that most people do not know about. There's one supplement that comes to mind. It's called Redline. Does anybody use this stuff? Okay, if you like Red Bull, it's like 13 of those in one shot. And I'm not joking, because I've tried it. So there was a woman who was in the produce section and she was drinking this Redline, and I guess she started feeling like she was gonna have a heart attack, so they wanted to get it banned, but they never did. So I was like, what are people doing? Like, what is the next freaking step we're gonna take to get a six-pack? Like, if it's not Redline, the next inevitable step is just Flatline, where it actually kills you. I can just see the commercials now. It's like a dead kid in a casket. The uncle's standing over him. He's like, I just saw him last week. He looks so good. But damn, look at those abs. You see the commercials too? They're like, with Redline, you'll lose the fat, but you'll lose your life. So when I first moved to Chicago, it was very difficult to get people to understand what I meant when we're like doing a workout. I was like, you know, we're gonna work on your abs now. We're gonna do some squats, we're gonna do some lunges, push-ups, and then we're gonna work on your abs. They would always look at me like with this crazy face. What's this guy talking about? About like 3 months into it, I realized I was in the Midwest and I needed to change my pronunciations. So I was like, we're gonna do some squats, we're gonna do some lunges, and then we're gonna work on your abs. It's gonna be an absolutely fantastic ab workout. You're gonna look so good. And they're like, oh, my abs. Why don't you just say that? I'm like, I just did like 10 times for 3 months. You didn't fucking listen anyway. People always say that like trainers are like the most judgmental people on earth. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Fatty. No, just kidding. I never said that and I don't condone that at all. But I start to believe it after a while. I'm like, you know, maybe I am judgmental. So then I had this girl over, and I was thinking how judgmental I possibly have been, and I'm like, man, I'm starting to feel a lot like, you know, like Randy, Paula, and Simon on American Idol. And like, she's like, so, how was it? And immediately, like, I don't know what happened, but I became Randy. I was like, yo, dog, yo, you hit that out of the park, dog. Yo, dude, there was a couple times where I was like, he's not gonna do it, but dude, you were off the hook, yo. And then I was right into Paula. I was like, you gave me chills down my spine tonight. And then I went right to Simon. I would have to agree with Randy and Paula. That was probably the best blowjob so far in the competition. But then we'd have to have the negative side, which wasn't as fun because she came over the next night and it was not a text message repeat performance, if you know what I mean. So I was like, yo, dog, I don't know, dog. You know, it was a little pitchy, you had like this kind of jazz funky thing going on, and I don't know where you were going with it, so it wasn't very good. And then right to Paula, you're a very pretty girl. And then to Simon Cowell. That was almost grotesque. I once told a woman that was the worst blowjob I've received in America. That was the worst blowjob I've received in the world. She didn't return any of my MySpace emails, so I guess we're not hanging out anymore. Whatever. Yeah, so the other interesting part about working at the gym is you have clients, which are interesting, but then you also have like the stories that they tell you. So I had a client that she was telling me a story about how she went on this blind